So, again, this video is called Why Can't Call of Duty Move On from Modern Warfare and Black Ops by Brandwolf. Let's try to play it without my computer going berserk.
Today I wanted to have a casual conversation with you guys about something that, I've been thinking of for a long time regarding Call of Duty. And a comment that just happened recently on one of my videos, I think last night, got me thinking about it even more. And the main point.
Oh, you're not going to read it? Okay, I'll read it. I'll do some reading for you. It wasn't particularly good, but it's worth revisiting for sure. It dawned on me with the announcement of Black Ops 6 that COD games can't get past their successes and trying new things. Even Vanguard and World War II were just OG COD revisited, and yet never have they revisited the Ghost timeline. I feel like that comes directly from my videos because I'm like the only one that talks about Call of Duty Ghost. Give us an apocalyptic setting. Yes, agreed with that one. Give us a zombie setting. That'll never happen for a campaign. Give us a horror setting. They need to do that with zombies. Why should we anticipate COD games if they're just rehashed games we've already played 100 times? That's a good comment.
Got me thinking about it even more. And the main point is that why can't Call of Duty deviate from established characters, established universes, established...
Because if it ain't broke, don't fix
franchises. It seems like we're in a cycle, an endless cycle of redoing the same sort of missions that we've had in the past, kind of visiting a lot of the same settings or
100%.
things when it comes to the world of Call of Duty. And some of them just kind of feeling like rehashes of games that we've played in the past, or remakes or remasters or reboots of what we...
I mean, the thing you got to remember is it's not like you're playing, when you get a Call of Duty every single year, it's not like you're getting a different game. It's not like you're getting Call of Duty and then like Rainbow Six. Like you're getting Call of Duty and then another Call of Duty. So they're only going to deviate so far.
We've already played.
But I still
agree. Kind of look at this 2013 and onward era. There seemed to be some sort of wanting to innovate maybe, or wanting to try different franchises. We had Call of Duty Ghost, we had Advanced Warfare, we had Infinite Warfare, and in between those releases we had Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, and really after that it kind of got reset and we went back to the roots with World War II. Now a lot of people...
I didn't like that game. I like the campaign though. Good campaign in that game.
And jumping around and all that futuristic stuff. They wanted to go back to more realistic combat. Then we had 2019 Modern Warfare reboot, where everything was supposed to be grounded and we were supposed to take a realistic look at war in modern times. And that was awesome. It really was. But they had an opportunity to do something very different with that beginning of that franchise, and nothing really happened. Now we ended up going back. If you're looking at the 2020s and onward, we've only had 4 years, of course, but we're basically back to Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and we're just in this
more or less
cycle.
Yeah.
At some point, as much as I love the rebooted Modern Warfare series.
Okay, so what I want from this video, and I hope he does this, I hope he tries to answer the question why they don't do that. Right? Like, it's cool that, okay, we've noticed this, but why do you think they do that? And if he doesn't, I will give my opinion on it.
We're going to need to end that series at some point. And so what's going to happen after that? There's potential to once again try to do like you did in 2013 and innovate with new franchises and new stories that can leave Modern Warfare alone for a while, and that maybe we can leave Black Ops alone for a while as well and try new things. For Modern Warfare, you can deviate with Los Vaqueros. You can do a Mexican Special Forces.
Okay, so if they were to do this, Booms, thank you for the 2 months, my dude. I appreciate you. 2 month streak. Keep it going. Appreciate you. But what they should do if they're going to do this is, I don't think the Los Vaqueros story would be that great, honestly. I think the way to do it would be Ghost. And they said, Infinity Ward said, if they could work on their dream game, it would be the origin story of Simon Ghost Riley. They have comics made for it. They have all this made for it. Go frickin' do it, man. I don't know what you call it. Because obviously you can't do Call of Duty Ghost. But Call of Duty Simon.
Call of Duty game that is based just around them, all their characters, all their villains, and see what happens. You could do a Ghost. You could have Simon Ghost Riley go on his own.
He's listening
and maybe
to me.
we won't have the original Ghost, which I hope we do, but maybe we don't. And you can do some game revolving Ghost, and maybe he's the captain of his new team, and something happens. You could have a spinoff with him. You could do a spinoff with Sergeant Gas. He becomes captain, and maybe we follow his story and a new crop of soldiers coming up the ranks, and he's trying to teach.
The only problem with the Gaz like campaign is that Gaz's character doesn't work unless Captain Price dies. Does that make sense? Like Gaz, his whole identity is revolved around being Captain Price's underling. The only way he can have a spin-off story where he is on his own is if Price dies. Because otherwise it's the Captain Price show. If he's getting revenge for Captain Price, then he has a good story. If he's not, there's just no point in doing that story.
Whatever Captain Price taught him, because at some point, you know, that series has to end. You know, with Black Ops as a series, I'm wondering when that'll end.
Gaz, you gave me Gaz in chat if you're watching this like on a YouTube video or something. Gaz in chat, you said they could call it Call of Duty Ghosts the origin story. They should just call it Call of Duty Origins, and it's all of the Modern Warfare origin stories. So you could have like a flashback to Farah, you could have a flashback of Alex, find out why he's called Alex and why he's disbanded his family. You have a flashback of Ghost, you have the OG Captain Price, you do an all gillied up mission. That's how you bring the OG people. This is a genius idea. Take it, Infinity Ward. It's on the house.
And you know,
Call of Duty Origins.
There's potential to really go out and do some stuff different. Another one that we could think of is Call of Duty Shadows. You know, we could follow Commander Graves and his private military company tackling operations around the world. That would be fun too. There's a lot of potential within the world of Call of Duty, but yet we end up kind of doing the same thing over and over again. And I think, you know, maybe
I'm coming back to this. It's an even better idea, because what they could do is they could call it Call of Duty Origins, and because it's going to like people's backstories, you could push forward an ongoing narrative with multiplayer after. But what you could do is, because it takes place at multiple different times, your time period for weapons, settings, maps can be all over the place. Brilliant idea.
That's just fear of not knowing that you're going to turn a profit, fear of losing money, fear of going into the unknown, basically. Because you know that Modern Warfare is going to give you money. You know that Black Ops as a series is going to give you money. You don't know if any other series are going to do that. We saw the failure, quote unquote, that you want to call Vanguard. Maybe unquote that, because I suppose
that game sucked because the campaign was awful. I've said it before and I feel bad saying it. Whoever wrote the Call of Duty Vanguard campaign is just not good. And to be clear, I've spoken with a bunch of the writers at different studios. Some of them are really, really incredible. Treyarch especially. But whoever wrote this game, very bad. Like, I need to do a video just on it again.
I never even played the game. So, you know, you have Call of Duty, whenever they try to do something different, it kind of backfires on them almost. Case in point, Call of Duty Ghosts. Case in point, Call of Duty Vanguard. Was Vanguard a good game? I still don't know because I haven't played it, but I will. Is Call of Duty Ghosts a good game? I thought it was fantastic. For the
campaign was so good in Ghosts.
Must have been better because I remember it being better as a kid. Currently, it's not that great. But the story, the innovation, the way the team played, I mean, it was perfection, in my opinion. And I want to see more of that. I want to see different characters. I want more from Call of Duty when it comes to innovation.
So the way that they kind of do things right now is they come out with a new Call of Duty game. So whether that be a Modern Warfare game or a Black Ops game, they bring back like 4 main characters and like 6 side characters. So what I mean by that is main characters being like Price, Gaz, Soap, Ghost. And then they have side characters. So they'll have like Shepard. I mean, at this point, like Laswell, things along those lines, Nikolai. They bring back the side characters. And then they'll have like 2 to 3 new characters. They do it every single game. So again, this year, we're going to have Woods. Who else will we have? Maybe Mason. Weaver appears to be coming back. Sims will be coming back. So we have those characters. Those are your main returning characters. And then we're going to have like 3 new ones, that cover character, Ratcliffe, maybe one other one. And then we'll have small returning characters at the side. Like maybe we get a cameo by Reznov in someone's head, or maybe a bad guy, maybe Imran Zakhaev or something like that. They do it with every single game.
Innovation and changing up characters. I want different storylines. I don't, as much as I love Modern Warfare, I don't want to play Modern Warfare 10, Modern Warfare 9. I don't want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 13. I want more from them, and I want them to utilize their franchises better, their timelines, their, you know, soldiers, their units, separate them, do different things with them, you know. I just don't want to be trapped in this endless cycle of Modern Warfare and Black Ops for eternity.
If they want to do this safely, hear me out. It seems as though they want the mainline Call of Duty games to have a 4-year cycle. And the way that they're currently doing it, or looking to do it, is to have Black Ops game. So this year, Black Ops game, Black Ops 6. and then next year spin-off Black Ops game. So in other words, Black Ops 2 sequel. And then they will have a Modern Warfare game, maybe another one in there. And that's where you throw another one in there. Like if you're going to do something wild, like an Advanced Warfare 2 or something new or a new IP, I think honestly, that is what Call of Duty needs. Don't do like a Advanced Warfare 2 or a Ghost 2 or anything like that. Like a brand new Call of Duty, whatever, Wolf, Cerberus, Call of Duty Cerberus, whatever. It needs something new. And they won't do it because of how well their games sell. It is so much of a risk for a big game to do something brand new like that. And that's why when you hear like studios, who was it that just did it? Was it, I believe it was CD Projekt Red that just said, oh, we're not doing another Cyberpunk game? Or does anybody know what I'm thinking of? There was a studio that came out. No, it's Baldur's Gate. It was Baldur's Gate. And they just came out and said, hey, we're done with Baldur's Gate. Enjoy the game. We're working on something new. That takes balls, dude.
When it comes to Call of Duty. And again, this is something that I think we all have noticed and we all have seen. I have seen it. I see it every day when I'm playing and retelling some of these stories. You see it every year because you're buying Call of Duty every year. You're replaying Call of Duty every year. You've been playing Call of Duty maybe, I'm sure, way longer than I have.
16 years, dude.
Some of you guys probably started when the game first came out. And you can kind of see what Call of Duty has been releasing since then. And a lot of it seems like we're just redoing the same thing that we've done. I want more original stories. And to be honest, I don't care if they connect with each other or not. I don't need Call of Duty Black Ops to connect to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't need Call of Duty Ghost to connect to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool sometimes, but I don't need it. And I think maybe if we kind of let go of that stuff, maybe we have more opportunity for original stories, which is what I want, what I think we need.
He made fun of himself. I like that.
Your opinion on this, guys, and I want to hopefully open up a discussion in the comments about it because it is a topic that not only I have thought of, I'm sure everyone has thought of, and I don't see enough discussion around it. And literally, I might have not even talked about it myself had I not seen that comment, and it like instantly clicked. I was like, you know what? That's true. Like I've been meaning to have a conversation about this, but I never.
Okay, so I told you I would talk about it if he didn't. So the question he's not asking in this video is why, right? And I kind of addressed it earlier by saying like it's a big risk. But on top of that, you have established IPs for a reason. It brings people in. There's certain things that do well. The reason why they tie all of the games together is, well, for two things: continuity, which I enjoy. I enjoy finding that stuff. But again, I agree with them. To have like a game comes out every year, to have one game that's like a spin-off or like a new title, I think would be very, very refreshing. Whether it's advanced movement or not, I think they just need something new. I don't think they should do a World War II game as this different game. They could do a advanced movement Call of Duty game again, just throw one in there. But like they need something new. And it's war. War never changes. It's hard to do, right? It's hard to do something that's actually different. But I think one that the actual comment said at the beginning of this video, I think Call of Duty Ghost actually kind of did it, the whole post-apocalyptic thing. But I think something like that in Call of Duty would be really, really cool. Like a fictional world, not based off of reality. Nukes go off, and this is years in the future. Like almost Fallout-esque, but Call of Duty-eyes it. I think would be so cool.
And I think maybe if we can open up the discussion and other people can pick up on it as well, and we can all kind of have a big old discussion.
That's what we're doing here.
No, we won't expect any change, actually. But it would be nice to kind of see where your thoughts are as well, guys. Because, again, it's a topic of conversation that should be had. It's a topic of conversation that should be had. There's no reason why a company like Activision, who makes Call of Duty one of the biggest yearly franchises in the world, in history, can't come up with maybe more original stories out of their established franchises.
I don't even think they should make it out of their established franchises. I think this should be Call of Duty and then Call of Duty After the Bombs. Call of Duty, I don't know. I can't think of names, but I can think of ideas. Someone else think of the names. Yeah, it's a good point, and I don't think it's ever going to change, but I think they should. I think like every third year should be like a new IP, and if something kicks off, look at that, they have a new series that they can run with. But I think like a post-apocalyptic thing along those lines be pretty neat.